Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. In this 19th century English comedy, Algernon is quizzing Jack about the glamorous proposal of marriage to Gwendolyn. The scene runs sparred with clever remarks which author Oscar Wilde is famous.
Did you go off all right, old boy? You don't mean to tell me Gwendolyn refused you? I know it's the way she has. She's always refusing people. I think it has no skill nature to her.
Gwendolyn is as right as a trivet. As far as she is concerned, we are engaged. I've never met such a gorgon. I'm not really sure what a gorgon is like, but I am quite sure that Lady Bracknell is one. In any case, she is a monster without being a myth. Rather unfair. I beg your pardon, Algie. I shouldn't talk about your aunt in that way before you.
My dear boy, I love hearing my relations abused. It's the only thing that makes me put up with them at all. Relations are simply a tedious pack of people who haven't the remotest knowledge how to live, nor the slightest inkling when to die.
That is nonsense.
It isn't.
Well, I won't argue with you about the matter. You always want to argue about things.
That is exactly what things were originally made for.
Upon my word, if I thought that, I'd shoot myself. You don't think there's any chance of Gwendolyn becoming like her mother in 150 years? Do you, Algie?
All women become like their mothers. That is the tragedy. No man does. That's his.
Is that clever?
It's perfect phrase. And quite as true as any observation in civilized life should be.
Well, I'm sick to death of the cleverness. Everyone is clever nowadays. You can't go anywhere without meeting clever people. The thing is an absolute public nuisance. I wish to goodness there are a few fools left.
Oh, we have some.
While I should extremely like to meet them. What do they talk about?
The fools? Why, about the clever people, of course.
What fools?
By the way, did you tell Gwendolyn the truth about your being Earnest in town and Jack in the country?
My dear fellow, the truth isn't quite the sort of thing one tells to a nice, sweet, refined girl. What extraordinary ideas you have about the ways to behave to a woman.
The only way to behave to a woman is to make love to her if she's pretty, and to someone else if she's plain.
That's just nonsense.
What of your brother? What of the profligate Earnest?
By the end of the week, I shall have got rid of him. I'll say he died in Paris of apoplexy. Many people die of apoplexy quite suddenly, don't they?
Yes, but it's hereditary, my dear fellow. It's the sort of thing that runs in families. You'd much better say it was a severe chill.
And you're sure severe chill isn't hereditary, or anything like that?
Of course it isn't.
Well then, my poor brother Earnest was carried off suddenly in Paris by a severe chill. That gets me.
But didn't you say Miss Cardew was a little too much interested in your poor brother Earnest? Would she feel his loss a good deal?
Cecily isn't a silly romantic girl, I'm glad to say. She has a capital appetite, enjoys long walks, and pays no attention at all to her lessons.
I would rather like to meet Cecily.
And I will ensure that you never do. She is excessively pretty and only just 18.
You have told Gwendolyn you have an excessively pretty ward who is only just 18?
One doesn't just blurt these things out to people. It is perfectly certain that Gwendolyn and Cecily will be extremely great friends. I bet you anything you like, half an hour after they met, they'll be calling each other sister.
Women only call each other that after they've called each other a lot of other things first. Now, if you want to get a good table at Willis's, we really must get ready. Do you know it's nearly 7?
It always is nearly 7.
Well, I'm hungry.
I never knew you when you weren't.
What shall we do after dinner? Shall we go to the theater?
Oh no, I loathe listening.
Then shall we go to the club?
Oh no, I hate talking.
Then let us trot around to the Empire at 10.
Oh no, I can't bear looking at things. It is so silly.
Well, what shall we do?
Nothing.
Nothing? Doing nothing is awfully hard work. I don't mind hard work if there's no definite object of any kind.